Hey YouTube, Ryan Steele. This has been bothering me. And I was going to do a short, but I think this video needs to be a little bit longer. It's been bothering me that in the state of Florida, if someone comes on my property and breaks into my car or tries to steal one of my dirt bikes or one of my engines or a sensor, excuse me, I'm tongue-tied, that I can't use all my force, all my ability to stop them from stealing my property or hurting my home. I think that's ridiculous. If I was in the great state of Texas, if they came across my lawn and I gave them a warning, I can use all bodily force is needed. These thugs, these individuals in the court system of Palm Beach County predominantly, they come in and out. They're drug dealers, they're killers, they're rapists. There's not a specific nationality that I want to speak out on, but they're armed. They're armed illegally, and not just armed. They're armed with the highest caliber weapons. They have Dracos. They have hollow point bullets, and I think it's real disgusting that the state of Florida cares more about the criminals than they care about homeowners and God-fearing Americans. I think it's very ridiculous that if someone's on my property, hurting my property, stealing from me, and I'm a taxpayer and I bust my behind every day following the rules, I can't use my firearm to stop someone from stealing my property in the state of Florida. And you know what? I didn't know this till yesterday, till I saw these thugs walking around scoping out my property. So it made me say, you know what, God, I need to go do my research. And thank God I did. I looked up the Florida statute, and that's the way it is. And I even called the dispatcher in West Palm Beach, and Revere was real disgusting and mean to me and told me just to call 911. One of my dirt bikes got stolen a couple years ago. They never found it. They didn't look for it. They didn't put a detective on it. They said, oh, well. So that's $16,000. That's just down the drain. It's just ridiculous. They don't care. What is the purpose of us doing the right thing and following the rules if the police department in Florida isn't going to protect us? They just don't. They protect the criminals. They come in and out these systems, and they don't do anything for us. They don't do anything for the American people. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of hearing this systemic racism bullcrap in the court system. If you're selling drugs in your community and you're killing and robbing, you deserve to be in prison. Build bigger prisons. I'm an advocate for that. You don't deserve to be out. You deserve, if you're selling drugs, and if you're African American and you selling drugs in my community, I want you to hear another African American say this. You deserve to be in prison. You deserve to be dead. There's no two other options. Ryan Steele said this, and I'm proud to say this. I should not have to live in fear in my own community. And you know, I don't even blame the police officers because they don't make the rules. The politicians make the rules. Those liberals, those individuals that believe that the criminal have rights. I don't believe criminals have rights. That's ridiculous. And I'm going to tell you something else. It's not the police job to fix your community. They're a part of it. The people, the American people that live in the community, need to stand up. I believe every American should have an AR. Every American in their household should have an AR. Because you know what? If the prisons are too full, there's enough body bags. If you commit crimes and you watch my videos, you deserve to be in prison or deserve to be dead. Simple, easy. And that's not hate speech. YouTube might block me for this. It's not hate speech. I'm tired of the crime. I'm tired of having to wake up at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, even though I have cameras everywhere, and looking out my window to make sure my stuff is still in order. Because the next door neighbor, the 90-year-old woman next door neighbor, her house got broken into, and they stole out her safe. Knocked the old lady down and everything. 90 years old, came and lived in peace. Been in this community for 70 years, in the same house for 70 years. She bought it when she was in her 20s with her late husband. Raised generations of family. And these thugs decide they want to break in her house. How disrespectful that is. We can't protect our elders, let alone our children. The children can't even walk to the park without drive-bys, without a straight bullet hitting a young girl died down the street from a drive-by. How disgusting is that? But then I keep hearing all this bull crap about systemic racism, this, that, and it's the Caucasian and white man's fault in the black community. No, it's our fault because we don't stand up. How many times do we stand up and we protest when an African American kills another African American? I'll wait. And I go through the barbershops and I tell people in the community, and they just look at me crazy. They don't want to hear that shit. Excuse my language. They don't want to hear what I have to say. But someone needs to hear this. Someone needs to stand up and be a leader and tell the truth. I don't mind being the elephant or the unicorn in the room. I don't mind telling the truth. God wants us to tell the truth, and I'm going to tell the truth. I should not live in my own community and be unfair. I pay my taxes. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I respect the police department. I respect everyone in my community. But if you're doing wrong, there's only two places you deserve to be at. There's other options, and I don't want to hear about that poverty thing because I grew up in poverty also. It's your opportunity in America to pull yourself out. America gives you opportunities to pull yourself out. No, it's not right that your mom and daddy didn't have anything. My mom was on drugs. There's no excuse. I just want to come on here, YouTube, this Saturday morning to rant with y'all. This is Ryan Steele. Hit the like button and subscribe. The more times y'all hit the like button, the more this message that I'm trying to come out about these liberals and these liberals and these Democrats and their agenda, the more this message is going to circulate. And the more ears that can hear this, the more ears that can hear this message gives the opportunity for someone like me, you, and someone else to be able to listen and be like, you know what? You're right. I never thought of it that way. So hit that like button. Please, this message has to get out here that it's not right. And a lot of these Florida, I went to some of my neighbors this morning. A lot of God-fearing Americans don't even know the rules. They think, okay, in the state of Florida, they think it's like Texas. They come to property. No, if you shoot them without them pointing a firearm at you, or having a screwdriver, a knife, or attacking you, you can go to prison. I think that's ridiculous, and I think that's very disrespectful to the God-fearing American people. At least educate us. We got to educate ourselves. You'll be in prison, won't even know why. I think it's ridiculous. Y'all like my video and share.